The Quench, where you ask, we answer.
Thank you. My name is David, and today is the deal day, and I'm delighted. And we're talking about the love languages. And according to my knowledge, the love languages that we have, them that I know is number 1, act of service. Number 2, gifts. Number 3, we have quality time. There is physical touch, what we call intimacy. And there is what we call words of affirmation. And for me, my love language will be gifts. I love to receive zawadi. And also acts of service. I discourage physical touch as per now because I'm not married. And even today, I have not practiced that physical touch because I love to preserve physical touch for my marriage. And today, one of the things that I've seen prominent or rather profound is that we need to understand the love languages. I need to understand the love language of my partner, of which I have studied, and I know she loves also the gifts, and also she's also into the words of affirmation. They need to understand regularly that you love them. You need words that are boosting their affirmation. They are boosting their self-esteem. And so I am happy this day. This has been a good day, a day of expressing love, and a day that is an international day of also joining the other people to commemorate this day of love.
My name is Samuel Karanja, or Karanja Boychild if you wish to. I'll be your host for the next couple of minutes. And there's something that's been happening in the world over the years. That anytime we mention matters of Valentine, what comes into mind is that we see men, and we have seen that today, men hovering around supermarkets buying gifts for their wives and for their girlfriends. But it's important to notice that also men have feelings. Men would want to be loved. Men would also want to receive flowers. Men would also want to be treated. And I would want to hear whether any one of us was treated, and whether your girlfriend or even your wife understood what you wanted for today, or you just carried flowers and you met somebody who was bare hands, just waiting for gifts and waiting for you to SMS, like you didn't receive even a single SMS because today was a working day, or even you were never even called. You were just there. You just carried some gifts for them. So that is something I want to hear, because we would want our wives and our girlfriends and our friends to understand that we also want to be given some room. We also want to be loved as human beings. Over the years, men have hidden this, but we would want to come out very clear that we also want to be loved. Like for me, I would want to be loved. I don't mind getting a gift from my wife, which I've had today. And I don't mind even in the coming years, at least she should reciprocate. I've done this for the last over 10 years. So at least now for the next 10 years, she should now continue doing what she has done today. I don't want to say at this point what she did for me, but I would want to hear what happened to Joseph now that I know something happened.
Thank you, our host, Karanja. My name is Joseph. And leo imekuwa siku njema sana. Hasa kwangu. I can say nilikuwa kazi usiku, nimeshinda kazi usiku, nimechoka. Then nikatoka kazi, jam ikanishika kwa barabara, usingizi ndio hiyo. Lakini kufika kwa nyumba, flowers ziko hapo, megojewa, I tell you hata usingizi ilipotelea hapo. Kwa sababu it's very good ukishapokea kitu kutoka kwa mpenzi yako, na ni mpenzi ambaye kwa wakati mwingi amekuwa akiexpect kutoka kwako. This time mimi bado nilikuwa nimekuja kujipanga, nilale kidogo, then nitoke, then nitafute ka gift kidogo. Lakini leo nimeshangaa. Nimepata ameninunulia kafrawa, nikasikia moyo wangu umefurahi sana. Kwa hivyo expectations zangu, mimi sikuwa nafikiria kwamba anaweza ninunulia kitu. Alikuwa na expect atagojea nimlete, lakini leo nimefurahi sana kwa sababu nimepata ameninunulia kitu na nikasikia moyo wangu umefurahi sana. Na nikajifunza kitu moja. Kama watu ambao wanasema kwamba love is blind. Kwa wakati mrefu I think boys ndio wamekuwa blind, lakini wasichana wamekuwa wanaona. So I think it's time sisi wote tukue blind on either gender, kwa sababu love si ya mtu mmoja, ni sisi wote tupendane. Na pia tujue kwamba even ladies wajue kwamba pia sisi tunahitaji kupendwa, sio kupenda tu. If you always give and you're not getting it back, utaenda na ufike mahali uchoke.
Thank you, Joseph. How I wish you carried the gift. You would have seen it in this episode. But then it's okay. I know it's purely yours. It was an individual affair. I would want to hear, Njogu, how was the day? And did she really understand you? And
wow, as you've said, I'm Njogu, the African, and since my lady knows I love going the African way. Wow, nimepikiwa managu kienyeji and the best African cake from African berries. And as for me, since I love designs and nilimtafutia an African design, African attire, and I can say that our love has gone to another level. And we've also made some commitments that we'll be going to engage in partnering, also in business. I think it was the best gift. She wants us to start a business together, and I've seen that there is growth, and it's been good. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Njogu. I come back to Moses.
Yes.
You hear what has happened.
Yes.
He slept at job. That is, he was working at night, and he got home and he was still feeling tired and wanted to take a nap.
Yes.
But he got home, there was a gift there. Yeah. And then the other one, he loves cooking.
Yes.
Yeah. But today he didn't do the cooking, but
Yes.
there is still some time. It's still early. He can still go and do some good meal for
There's
the wife.
still
But then,
time.
well, we would want them also to get a treat.
Yeah.
What would you say about that?
Well. That's good. That's great. We say congratulations to Jose's friend, spouse. To all the ladies there, that's the way to kick a Valentine. That's the right footing. And I believe Jose, they are going to take it to even higher notch. For sure, I'm also excited to hear what has been happening with Mbogo. That's great. You know, coming home and getting the African cake.
He found the African cake and managu.
And managu.
To be specific.
The bitter herbs.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Anyway, surely it is a way to express our deep feelings that we have for each other. And remember, we would only have Valentine. We would only have it today. So better kill it the right way. Better hammer it. There is still time for those of you maybe who are on duty. Kikazi hivi. Kile tunawaambia musipoteze hii Valentine. Bado masaa yapo. All the way up to midnight. Bado tu ni wakati tu wa kuonyeshana love, mahanjam. Let it go higher. Let love rise even to higher levels. As for me, sir, Bwana Boychild, I was at Nakuru City Farm Resort Center. I'm telling you, that is a place to take mama. We have enjoyed ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
Running up and down. There is bicycle running in the water.
Can you tell us we would want to hear, did she meet the cost, or you have been saving for this day?
For sure. Yeah. She understands. She's a very understanding mama. I have been having some bills to foot and some debts to pay, and this time she has proved to be a very understanding one, a very understanding mama. Plus, I had to prepare good lines, good stanzas, and as you know, I am a singer. Not as good as Kenny Rogers. but I had one. And I, the times that I woke up, I was down, and then I could remember some few lines, about the coward of the county, told her, even if I'm not up to date, I'm not well financially, we can still manage to go out. And there she was, very generously. We took each other out, and it has been a very, very, very productive day. I can tell you, even the clothes that you see me wearing, I've just changed. We were in red t-shirts, red capes, and a tracksuit, my red tracksuit. And she also was in the same tracksuit. We have enjoyed ourselves. We had fun running up and down.
Good. At least we appreciate hearing that she met the costs after understanding what you've gone through over the time. And that is what we want the women and the girls to understand, that also men have had bills and they also want to have, to be given a shoulder to lean on. We would want to hear, Joseph, how was your day?
Oh, thank you. My day has been great, and it's I got a surprise. I'm in a long distance relationship, and surprisingly, my girlfriend has surprised me with a gift. At least she understands my love language. I do gifts, but currently she won't receive one because I'm in the low state. But there in WhatsApp, I've received an image of a jersey, Chelsea jersey. At least she knows what I love. And wherever she is, thank you so much. And everybody should have fun on such an important day. At least I feel loved on this day. And hongera kwake.
Thank you, Joseph. So yours is a long distance. So you did, you exchanged, yours was wireless.
Yeah, I received the images, and she received words of affirmation, a paragraph of nice words, a loving conversation, and she's good.
Like you did audio, or you typed some?
Yeah, I typed a very long paragraph after I received a picture of my Chelsea jersey with my name on it, and I'm very happy for it.
Good. Thank you very much. We would want to hear Karanja. I know Karanja loves swimming. So with the drying of rivers, I don't know whether you today you did swimming like Moses did, or what happened. And if you went to a swimming pool, who made the cost?
Nilitarajia tutaenda swim Mpararo, lakini leo imekuwa nzuri sana.
So can you tell us what is that swim Mpararo?
Oh, swim Mpararo ni ile kwenda to the river to swim. Kwa sababu pale sio costly. Unaenda tu kuswim.
You saying kwenda?
Kuswim kwa mto.
Mtoni.
Mtoni. Ndio tunaita Dufe Mpararo. So today nimeshukuru sana, bibi yangu amenitreat vizuri. Kwa sababu nilikuwa nimemwambia tutaenda swimming kwa mto, akaona si good idea. Kumbe alikuwa na saving. So tumeenda kwa hoteli ambayo ni nzuri sana, na nashukuru sana, have fun, na hope kwa sababu tumebakisha masaa machache tutajibamba zaidi.
And that's good to hear. I would want to hear Benson. Before we get back to Moses, there are people who are doing swim Pararo.
Yeah.
So possibly we have people who couldn't afford swimming pools and they went for swim Pararo, like Kuparara. Yeah, so there are those ones who went to the river. Like there are so many areas in this country that there are no swimming pools. So those who love swimming possibly went to swim Pararo. I don't know what you would say about that, but then let's hear what Ben would say.
Yeah. Since leo ilikuwa siku ya kazi, asubuhi tuliamka tukaenda kazini, na at least tuliongea na wife na tukasikizana ati tutapostpone Valentine hadi next weekend, juu pia tunafanya birthday ya mtoto, so zote shikanishwe pamoja, tuende dinner jioni moja on weekend, either Sunday ama Saturday.
Okay, Benson yake amesongesha mbele. He has said that it can be pushed. So his 14th is not it. So he will still push it. So I want to believe she understands you and she's the one who is going to treat you. You know, you want to buy the cakes and what is required on that day. And I don't know whether this is what you've been doing. Is it the same trend over the years?
No. This time imekuwa tofauti kidogo. Nimekuwa nikihold Valentine alafu tunafanya birthday, but juu tu venye economy iko tukaona tufanye zote pamoja, na vizuri alielewa. Mostly yeye amesema because kwa job yao wamepata bonus, atanisaidia this time.
Thank you very much. I almost told you to go to Hustler Fund and get some fund, buy just a flower if she didn't do anything for you today, but we will just accept that is what you want to do, say in the coming couple of days. So Moses, what would you say about that? Someone has a long distance one there and he got a Chelsea. Is it Chelsea jersey with his name and written?
I'm telling you, that is fantastic, boy child. And having such a girlfriend is somebody to care and to cherish all along. That's proof girls are becoming committed even towards us. That was just wow. And we are telling guys outside there, the jerseys are still there in the supers and they are there in the boutiques. You can go and get one and get it printed. Go and surprise him and it shall be very fantastic. That is wow. And I want to also to try and adjust myself together with our friend Gatua, that we can push calendar to the next week. But all the same, the real story is that this is Valentine, and Valentine is here to stay. It is there to be there. All the days the heavens and the earth are going to remain. It's a good thing. It's a good gesture.
Maybe Moses, I don't know what you'd say. People moving the Valentine Day from 14th to another day.
Yes.
Well, you can show love over the years. We have in the last episode.
Yes.
We talked of you can show love. You don't necessarily have to do something like spend money.
Yes.
I want to believe in a hug would be enough, yeah, or even an SMS or something of that sort, or even a voice call, or you can say I was up, then you do a call where you're able to see your loved one.
Exactly.
Even with Joseph who received the jersey, you can ask her because she had all the time to buy it, have it branded and send it to you, at least so that you can have it physically instead of photos. I don't know what you'd say about that, Moses.
I think we need to add something on top, because Valentine is still there, time is still there. You can even get a good music even if you are not the singer. You get it even from Dory Patron. You can read her some line, reason and understand. My mistakes are not worse than yours just because I am a man or I am a woman. You know, you can get some lines before it is over, before it is Wednesday, because we only have today when we have a Valentine. So every man outside there, I would provoke you to do something. Do a gesture, do something. Buy a bottle of blackcurrant soda, you know. And let it
I almost thought that Moses wants to say that you buy a bottle of I almost was thinking, but okay, you can buy a bottle of water.
Yeah.
So Peter is of a contrary opinion. He wants to give a point.
You know, I've been listening to the experiences of these men.
Yes.
And this time they were surprised. I know it's because of the hard economic situation that we are going through. Don't you think that the hard economic situations are unveiling a reality that we should adopt? That it should be at least written in a written form, that both boys and girls, that is the male and the female gender, should contribute towards the Valentine love holiday. Don't you think it should be that way, contrary to the norm, where it's only the man, and in a bigger percentage, or it's the man who contributes towards this Valentine holiday or a Valentine picnic also. Because I know when a man, and I can ask one of the guys, how did they feel when their girls provided everything for this Valentine? You see, I know they had some psychological shortfalls or yani wali feel like down socially and psychologically. Don't you think that we should approach it from a written form so that wanaume wakuwa feel comfortable when they're surprised, like me and my girl?
Okay. What I'll say is, because I want us to take a break, and we come back, we'll pick it from there. But I would want, we have had very positive testimonies of men and what was done to them today. You should not feel, you should not feel that is abnormal. It is normal, and actually, we are people in this age saying that we have to challenge the norms. And I'm happy that the women and the girls are now challenging the norms and giving gifts to their men. Unlike the past years, times have changed and we have to change with the times. And that now economically we are having more women getting into those levels where they have enough money and they are able to support their husband, even support their boyfriends. Otherwise, after this short break, we'll pick from there.
The Quench, where you ask, we answer.